We are in our next port of call today at Livorno, Italy. I'm stood on my parents' balcony and let me tell you, it is sunny. I'm struggling to see right now. I should probably put my glasses on. It's probably around 9:30 I think. I need to check. And it's already this piping hot, this bright outside, so I've lathered up in my sun cream to try and protect my skin because I did already burn on day 1 or day 2. And yeah, we're just going to have a little bit of an explore around the port of Livorno itself. Most people have gone off on day trips to Florence and Pisa, but we've already done that before. So yeah, we're just going to spend the day here. It is quite noisy, as you can see, we're at the port. But yeah, very much looking forward to seeing something new. Good morning everybody. Today's port of call is Villefranche. I hope that's right. Again, not great with the pronunciations, but yes, you guessed it, we are in France and this is my lovely view this morning. Today is actually the first day we're going to have to get a tender boat to get to land. Normally you hop right off, walk down the gangplank onto dry land, but we've had to moor slightly further afield, so that means we're all going to have to get on a little boat and sail to France. And yeah, I'm not super looking forward to that. I think it'll be a little bit rocky. I should be fine, I don't get really seasick, but other members of my family do, so best of luck to them. But feeling excited. The weather isn't great today. I do have my sunnies on because it's bright, but it is a bit overcast and cloudy and we are in for thunderstorms apparently. It has been very, very hot, so we'll break the tension, but yeah, fingers crossed we don't get caught in a thunderstorm, and I hope we're not sailing when there's a thunderstorm because then it'll be really choppy waters, so I guess we'll see, but hopefully the sun will come out as the day goes on. After exploring Villefranche for a little bit, we decided to hop on to the hop on and hop off bus and travel along to Nice, which was only about 30 minutes from the port that we docked in. And this was honestly one of my favourite stops on the whole trip. It was so beautiful. The sun managed to get out, so it wasn't even an overcast, cloudy day anymore. And we walked along the seaside promenade and the views were incredible. I definitely wanted to go and dip my toes in the water, but didn't come prepared for it. So maybe I'll have to come back and do that next time. We also went to a typical French bakery, which was absolutely delicious. I went for an olive breadstick and this really tasty pistachio pastry, kind of like a croissant, but a little bit tougher or crunchier. And then we walked through some of the beautiful side streets. went to another chocolatier patisserie type place because my brother loves chocolate, and I even managed to nab myself a macaron, which was one of the tastiest macarons I've ever had in my life. I think I went for a coconut one and dulce de leche, if I can remember correctly. And then heading on from that, we walked to a little market square and browsed some of the stores, which is one of my favourite things to do on holiday, before heading back to the hop-on, hop-off bus to join the cruise before it departed without us. That night, my family and I also went to the silent disco on the top deck, which was one of my favourite memories from the whole holiday. My mum and I were up dancing all night. I had the best time. There were 2 of these whilst I was on the ship, and we even made it to the second one in the second week because we had such a good time this night. The next day we arrived in Italy at a port called Civitavecchia. This port is actually relatively close to Rome, so a lot of people use it as an opportunity to go sightseeing there for the day. That said, my family and I have actually been to this port before, and we have visited Rome quite a few times, so we did decide to just stay locally today and explore some of our familiar favourite sites from the last time we were here. I actually didn't vlog much of this day because I decided to go on a little run along the seafront. It was such a lovely day with a slight cool breeze, so I thought it was the perfect running conditions, and I wanted to get some fresh air and stretch my legs a little bit. As I said, I ran along the seafront, past some of the local bars and restaurants. I then ran up to the Fort of Michelangelo and around some of the green spaces and just did a couple of loops. Nothing too strenuous as the weather was very hot, before meeting back with my parents to explore the city for the rest of the day. Hello everybody, I did not manage to grab a chance to speak to you all today, but our port of call was Civitavecchia in Italy, which is a port we've actually been to before as a family. We've holidayed here before and we've been on a cruise here before. It's the port to get to Rome, so a lot of people have done day trips to Rome, but because we've already done that quite a lot, we did decide just to have a chill day, so that's why I didn't really vlog much of it. I got up, chucked my running gear on, hopped off the ship with my family. They went to sightsee, although as I said, we're already quite familiar with the area and the port, and I decided to go off on a little run. It's been a while since I've had a little jog, and you guys know I love my running, so I just wanted to move my legs, jog along the pier, get that lovely sea breeze and take in the sights, and that was really refreshing and nice, though I must say it was very hot, probably far too hot to be running. It was around 28 to 30 degrees when I was running, so I only managed I think about 40 minutes, which I think was pretty good going in this heat. And then we walked around some of the market stalls, which was really lovely, then came back on board to sunbathe, chill, have a nice coffee. It was very relaxing. And now, as you can see, I'm all dressed up because it's another black tie evening tonight. So I'm, yeah, in my fancy gear, got my hair curled and my makeup on, and ready to have another wonderful 3-course dinner in the dining room with my family. I'm currently holding them up, so I'm gonna go dash and see if everyone else is ready, but I'm very excited to get this evening started. Morning everybody. It has been a full week on my holiday now. It's absolutely flown by. We are back in the beautiful Valletta, Malta, because we do a whole week around like Italy, France and Corsica, and where else did we go? We did Malta. We started in Malta, then off to France, then a little bit of Italy, back to Malta, and then off to the Greek islands after this. So in Malta today, doing a little bit of sightseeing that we didn't get to do on the first day when we arrived because we just landed, got straight on the ship, and then it's another sea day tomorrow before we get to the Greek islands. So I'm really looking forward to it because I've never done the Greek islands before, and I've never done Malta either, so I'm actually really excited to see it. It's very stuffy today. I'm very, very hot, which is why I'm all sun creamed up, hat on, gonna grab my sunglasses, trying to avoid burning, so like topping up on the sun cream every single day. But I'm turning a nice colour now, which is nice because it's very rare that I tan, so nice to be going a nice healthy golden colour. And I'll see you all around Malta. Are now making our way back to the ship after our day in Valletta, and let me tell you, Malta is definitely the hottest country we have visited by far. It is so sweaty and clammy and there is not a breath of air, so we've all struggled quite a bit today, but had a lovely pint of Coke to cool us down, and then we hopped on the there was like a city bus tour, but it was like a mini bus, and got a nice little running commentary of the history of the city, which was nice, and feeling very much ready to hop back on the ship now and cool down. I hope you've all enjoyed coming along to Livorno, Villefranche, Civitavecchia and Valletta with me. Make sure you stay tuned for my third and final vlog in my cruise series, and if you've liked this video, please remember to hit like and subscribe. Thanks for watching everybody, goodbye!